Welcome back into Sports Sunday. 12 games canceled due to COVID-19 this past Friday. Another dozen plus canceled due to the poor air quality. You're looking at Folsom and Jesuit High after hearing the third game had been postponed until Monday. We saw a lot of that come Friday, and for more on all the madness on the high school gridiron, we bring in Joe Davidson of the SAC-B. Joe, thanks so much for joining us. I'm glad that we have fall ball, don't get me wrong, but the COVID issues, they aren't going anywhere. The fires, they aren't helping. Is this going to be a continued trend this year?
Yeah, Sarah, it was great to get out there on Friday, and I went to 3 or 4 different stadiums just looking for a game that was cleared to play with the smoke. And unfortunately, those Northern California fires, the Calder fire, up Highway 50, it's just a lot of drift smoke. So we're going to have to get used to this. And if there was a high school season last fall, if COVID hadn't pushed it away, we would have had 2 or 3 or 4 of those weeks smoked out. So it's unfortunate. And COVID's still an issue. We thought we were past that, but the testing is still there. Some schools are testing, some aren't. And it's just very problematic, frustrating.
All right, so Casey Taylor, now the new head coach for Oak Ridge. They didn't get the win on Friday, but given his success, how long do you think it's going to take for him to be able to turn that program around? Not that it really needs to be turned around.
Well, yeah, I see what you're saying. He takes over for Eric Cavalier, who did a great job in his 12 years there, and Cavalier is still within the program. And so now what Casey Taylor is doing, he's just going to add a wow impact championship coach. No shame losing to Vacaville, as you see here in black. You talk about a program steeped in tradition, more than 100 years, brand new, Tom Zunino Stadium. So no shame losing 17-10 to Vacaville, but in the season opener, Oak Ridge won 42-0 over Casumazoke. So Casey Taylor's come full circle, championship coaching run at Del Oro and the Capital Christian, and he went to school at Oak Ridge way back in the 1980s, and so he's come back, and they're going to be just fine. And you know, quality loss of 17-10 Vacaville, that's okay. That's
not bad. Love to see it for him. Speaking of new head coaches, Granite Bay found themselves a new HC, and the Grizzlies, they looked really nice on Friday.
Yeah, Granite Bay is now led by Joe Catalico. He's a familiar name. He's been around. He's coached championship teams in San Jose and the Elk Grove Unified School District. He's a first-year coach at Granite Bay now. And they went to Davis and pushed the game later into the evening just so they could get it in because of the smoke quality. And he's just a wow type of coach. He's much like Casey Taylor and Troy Taylor and Chris Richardson when they were at Folsom. And so what Granite Bay has is tradition and a championship pedigree and guys who could throw the ball, guys who could run the ball. They can defend. They have a home game Friday against Jesuit. So this is a program, much like Oak Ridge. How do you keep the existing coach and get a new one in? You find a way, and they were able to do it. So the powerhouse programs find a way, Sarah, and that's why they're still so good every year. It's impressive.
Yeah, they looked really, really good. Well, as always, Joe, we appreciate your time. You can catch Joe Davidson's work on the SAC-B, but do what I do and go follow him on Twitter because he has all the juice there, up to date at SAC-B_Joe D.
Yeah, and that's for our weekly COVID and smokeout updates. Hopefully we'll be talking about games and all that, and we'll see you out there at the stadium too, Sarah.
All right, thanks, Joe. Take care.